Our story today is one of policy and procedure administration. The struggle is that organizations have to distribute and track required reading documents to their employees. So take, for example, a typical organization that has employees and a set of required reading documents that have to be distributed to those employees. Well, everybody needs a copy of the handbook and they have to sign off, but only some individuals have to read that SOX guidelines. Other individuals on the manufacturing plant floor may have to read those safety instructions, meaning that different employees have different responsibilities in terms of what they're required to read and sign off on. And just when you think we've distributed all the right documents to the right people, a new employee joins the organization, and now we have to figure out what required reading they need and get them the appropriate documents. And then just when that's settled, one of the policies gets updated or revised, and we have to redistribute that document to the appropriate individuals. Distribution is a nightmare. Now imagine trying to track required reading for a single employee. Trying to keep track of, did they get it on time, did we receive sign-off? Now multiply this by the number of employees within your organization. It's a mess. Tracking is extremely difficult, and it's impossible to keep up with tracking individual required reading requirements for individual employees. What's the problem? Well, it's really two things. It's that distribution is unorganized. It's impossible to keep this process timely and consistent. And tracking is a challenge. Trying to keep up with who's read what and being able to prove compliance is often a nightmare. The management of this process seems impossible. It may seem impossible, but it's not. And that's where OnBase DKT, or Document Knowledge Transfer, comes in. It enables an organization to rapidly distribute and easily audit compliance of required reading using a single centralized tool. Everything is consistent, everything is timely, everything is made so much easier. Document Knowledge Transfer allows an administrator to distribute a required reading document to a set of individual employees that need to read that document, allowing them to acknowledge or reject that document, ultimately providing out-of-the-box reporting on what individuals have read what, the proof of compliance for that organization that the document has been distributed and received. Document Knowledge Transfer creates a more efficient process, reducing the time and the cost of distribution. It allows you to track required reading status, assuring reading compliance, ultimately enabling that organization to hold employees accountable, minimizing their own organizational risk, and enforcing individual employee accountability. Document Knowledge Transfer allows you as an organization to simplify policy and procedure administration.